Yes.
Yeah, it was a swing.
I guess it was.
Slightly different divided, but the same room.
Yeah, a little bit. So back for the shenanigans.
Absolutely.
Oh,
So what do you think of Con1, guys? Pretty cool. Sean's done a pretty good job, hasn't he? He's actually put this together very, very well. I can't think of anyone else that could have.
yeah, can we have a hand for Sean?
They'll jump to do that, you notice. So, anybody got any questions? We know how this works.
We just talked about maybe there being a musical episode. The theme of your song, what would you sing about?
Musical wait. I'll let you take it. Go ahead.
Oh God. The greatest to the leverage doing Annie or something. Typical Daddy Warbucks.
Let me see, we could do that. We could, let me see.
That's a really good question. It's too good a question for this time of day.
I was thinking like Oliver or something like that, with Christian Jingle Oliver.
It makes me fade in, I think. Chitty Chitty Bang we can get really weird.
You gotta do Grease, man.
Grease? Christian or Sandy? Pretty cool.
Yeah. Good times. Who's up next?
You're regretting every moment. Come on, somebody else.
The
Be
two
brave.
most talkative people you got on stage right now, no questions. Are you shy?
Yes, very shy. So.
Don't be shy. We're shy.
If Sterling and Hardison had to do a heist together, what do you think it would be?
Well, first, Hardison would take Sterling to the hood. See if he could pass for my cousin. I'm down with it. See, I'm trying to think of the heist. I mean, what would we steal?
Steal Man United, it's already been done. For one.
I don't know, what would we steal? I mean, we don't really like
We have
each other
worked
too
together. I
much.
like it when we work together, actually.
Yeah, we do. We get our moments, which is great. But our characters just don't like each other. I mean, we already got you and Elliot in the car.
We'll have to do something. You were giving me feedback in my ear the entire time last time, which was great. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
Can't wait. Good question. Two good questions.
Thank you.
We need terrible questions.
We gotta like ramp up.
Come on, let's go.
Aldis, at the last Supernatural convention last year, you on stage you did some push-ups for us and showed us your abs.
You showed them the abs, isn't it? I've never forgave it.
Hey, come on. You got an episode of me running in my underwear. Rewind the tape, watch it back. I'm a man, not a piece of meat.
For us today to outdo that.
I love how you completely ignored his answer. Yeah, so moving right on past, you were saying something, I don't know what it was. Looking at your arms.
T-shirt, you get some arms, you get a little man ham, you know what I'm saying? I'm a person.
It wouldn't be a convention without a little bit
Well,
of
look,
objectification.
I'm gonna tell you this, if I have to do it, then
I'm not doing it.
he's got
Works as well.
That would work as well.
You think about something. I'm not going to subject myself to no torture. That ain't me. You think about something.
You do the supernatural ones.
Past is the past. See, leverage is a much higher brow.
I'll tell you this, think about something. If it's comparable, we can maybe work something out.
Right.
Oh, what? Did she say go steal a strip shop? That is not a bad idea, except I would be the one stealing a strip shop from a female. I will not be the chip.
Will you not calm down? Good gravy. Don't do this to me, I don't know why.
I've been asked to ask you questions, and they're far more sedate than that, so don't worry. First of all, it was... Oh, shut up. First of all, is there any book or TV show that you watched as a little kid that you still watch or read now, that you still go back and like, yeah, this is really cool?
They recently brought back Thundercats. Thundercats was the big one. Now, if they get on Mighty Mouse, we'll be talking some more. Hey, Mighty Mouse.
Danger Mouse. I always wanted to play, who's the bad guy on? Yes. I probably made me play Stiletto. Yeah, it's it. Danger Mouse is an interesting thing. And then
Yeah, the other question was for Aldis this time. Everyone always asks it to Mark. So, Aldis, are there any shows that you want to go on to that you haven't gone yet?
I've never been asked that before.
Obviously, there's a reason. I'm assuming that Doctor Who was calling. Seems how that name seems to pop up a lot in my recent years. Probably that one.
What's that show about then?
I have no idea. Could you tell me?
It's about
I just want to do it because Mark does.
It's about a raggedy man in a blue box. He likes fish fingers and custard. And what? This is one of those mixed conventions. We're blending genres here. We're shipping the Doctor now.
What I would like to know from the both of you is if there was an episode where you had to change character within the show, which one would you like to play? Do you understand what I mean?
Give up being Hardison, who else would you play?
No, I get it. I'm just trying to think of who is actually as cool as Hardison.
Stone.
Actually worked with Stone. Yeah, it would be nice to be the bad blue guy for a minute.
Anything but Elliot. Oh, come on.
Who is you play?
Something in my coffee? Do you put something in my coffee?
He told me backstage that he rather fancy his Gina's role, so I'm sure it'll be Sophie.
I like the clothes.
Yeah. You said the heels, man.
The heels are good, man. I can do heels.
What heels does for this man's calves. Oh, see, look, I mean, if you got
Destroy it.
what size do you wear? I'm sure somebody out there.
I'm a 9, it's not too big. I don't exactly look like a, you know.
You've got some 9s over here.
You know, this girl's taking a distinct
Very, very different than me.
Yeah. I like all these series. It's just like inside the actor's studio.
What's your favourite curse word?
You're gonna have to come up to the mic for
Yeah,
that.
you're going to have to get up, go to the microphone and ask that question.
Come on. Yes, you want
Embarrass your friends.
Hi, Aldis.
to. How you doing?
It's no secret I I think you're a very funny guy. So,
Thank you.
are we gonna see you in any comedies or something, or maybe you could still stand-up shows? I'm sure there's a lot to help you.
Well, me and my stand-up days, I don't know if they're long gone, but look, man, I showed my abs, I've done push-ups.
I've got nicer pumps than that. Sit down here.
To answer the question,
I can just see a Sterling cross-dressing episode coming up.
but to answer her question, yes, I mean, definitely would be. I would love to steal a stand-up show. I haven't done stand-up in years. But if we can do that, then I need Sterling in the audience to be my heckler. Because then we're going to put him on stage in heels. So I can have him back. No? Maybe? No?
You know, I really think actors make the best stand-ups anyway. I really do. Well, straight comedians. I always find that actors are really, really interesting in stand-up. They play stand-up.
They play, yeah. It's weird. I mean, I did stand-up when I was, I started when I was 11. And then I used to host a room at the Improv when I was 13. I did it until I was 18. It's a very odd world. They're not nice to kids at all. They don't care how old you are. If you're not funny, you're getting booed off the stage. Have you ever seen a 12-year-old get booed off the stage? No, not me. I was funny. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you host a show, like, hey, man, it's all good, man. Just, you know, go back to scholastics, you know what I'm saying, science class or whatever. Maybe this is not you. Then they turn out, they grow up and they turn into very angry people. They do, they need counseling, things like that. Yes.
Look at John Rogers. He's a stand-up. Do you know John was a stand-up?
Yeah.
Explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Question for all this. How do you get on with technology in real life?
How do I get on with technology in real life? I hate John for this. Most people think I am an actual whiz at technology. But, no, I'm decent. I'm decent. With a computer, I know how to turn it on and turn it off. You know, I'm no master. You know, but when it comes, I'm decent, man. I'm decent. Not John Rogers. I mean, the dude was a rocket scientist, for God's sakes. He knows all that stuff. Him, Chris, that, and all that stuff. I'm a good actor. I read the lines right. And I pretend my butt off. I love this crap. How do I get a clap for bigging up myself? I like it. It's the most conceited thing I ever said. You guys are winners.
You know what it is? Is they're still looking at your arms. Yeah, you're really not listening to a word he said. Hold the tongue back in.
I did this so I didn't have to show my abs. Jeez, this is like a strategy. It's not working. It's not working. Hello.
Hello. Going back to inside the actor studio, I'm not going to ask you what your favorite curse word is, but since he always asks what is your favorite word and your least favorite word, do you have any?
My favorite word is paid. If paid on time could be a word, that would be it. Least favorite word. No, actually, you know what? I'm not mad at it. It's okay. My least favorite word in reality is moist. It's just got, like, to me, it's like, you know, if you walk into a room, yo, man, you know, it's a little hot. You kind of sweaty now, man. I'm not hot. I'm just a little moist. You know? It's just, you know what I mean? It's not. It's just.
How you doing?
Yeah,
Luscious. That's kind of how you say it.
Moist and luscious. I'm not a fan of luscious.
You know what gets me? Abhor.
Abhor?
Abhor. Yeah,
Abhor.
because you go, it doesn't sound like the way the word's actually supposed to be. It sounds like the opposite. It sounds too much like adore.
Abhor you. Oh, really? No, it means I hate you. Don't know. What's your favorite word?
Love.
Love?
Yeah.
Thanks for making me look like a giant.
And say I love the world.
Oh, he's so caring. The other one, he's just selfish. He's so I love my family. I need to get paid. That is love. Yeah. So what? Say something.
Hi.
Follow that.
Since you started and said you want to be a Doctor Who just because Mark is a Doctor Who, Mark, questions for you. Who could you play on Doctor Who next? The next Doctor. What role would you give Aldis in Doctor Who?
Play anything, be a great companion. That's the weird thing about Who is that it doesn't have, you know, when we do procedurals, we do the stuff that we do in the States, it's like, you know, the sort of rules as to who plays what and where and whatever. The great thing about Who is anything can happen. It's kind of cool. Actually, you can play my husband. I think Canton wears heels. Canton has a very big gun, but he doesn't wear heels.
I'm alarmed at how quickly that answer came out. Is that something you've been thinking about for a while?
It's all about love, though.
So it's just Aldis.
Oh, why then?
We play a game on Live Journal called Leverage Land, where there's Team Grifter, Team Hitter, Team Hacker, and Team Thief. Team Hacker have never won a heist. Do you have any words you want to say to them?
Is anybody in here Team Hacker? Yes, now, how does Leverage Land go?
We do lots of puzzles and word games.
God, that's what hackers do. Figure out puzzles. Why do you suck?
My first eye.
It was your first heist.
Yeah, the Grifters took you.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever stolen anything in real life? Have you? It's okay. I have. I'm just saying, it's not that hard. The young lady right behind you, blonde hair. If you turn around turn to your right behind you, standing there, turn around, her right there. She solves Rubik's Cubes like nobody's business. No behind you. Right, way better, way better. Right, she right there, right, boom. You recruit her for Team Hacker. And you need to start winning. This is not cool. Don't let me go. You know what? I know what I said before about my computer skills, but please believe, I will go up and I will hack some Team Hacker. Don't let me get it wrong.
Thank you.
God, we're losing? I'm sad now.
Maybe you need some help from Sterling.
I mean, if they had a Team Sterling on there, maybe. Right? Just saying.
Sterling never loses.
I think people are shy today. I know there's some questions.
Come on, guys. You're not that
Let's see,
Not that shy.
Wait, did everybody just go party?
She's going to sing. She looks like she's going to sing.
Oh God, no, you don't want that. Painful. It's a question for Mark. You play a lot of villainous roles.
Never.
Do you really enjoy it, or do you fancy playing the hero at some point?
I play the hero on Leverage. What is wrong with you? Do you not pay any attention? I am a good guy.
I got distracted by all the songs.
it for you later.
Hi there, it's just a simple zombie question. Pirates or ninjas, and why?
Ninjas.
Zombie pirates and ninjas.
Why?
Because I am a ninja. I grew up in martial arts since I was 6 years old. Stay ninja forever. What's up? I kick butt.
But pirates are pretty cool though.
They are pretty cool.
Arr.
I almost look like a pirate today. I'm with it.
That's true.
What
A bit smeed.
is smeed?
A bit smeed.
What's smeed?
Peter Pan. A pirate.
Dude, you can't be using your British language. You know? I'm a speak talk break.
You're using the British language on us. Using being the operative word.
Using.
Abusing.
Aldis, what
Yes.
can you tell us about the movie you just shot in Louisiana?
That good old. Well, it's a film called The East. It's about it's almost reminiscent of Leverage, just done completely different. There's a group of anarchists that are trying to take down a medical facility that they make billions of dollars off of this one drug that, you know, it fixes one problem, causes like 10 more. You know, people take it, they get better, and then 8 months later they're snapping tendons, they're having seizures, that kind of thing. So our whole deal is we're trying to shut down this pharmaceutical company. There's an insurance company that sends someone to infiltrate our group to find out about us and stop us so the FBI can come and arrest all of us. But she kind of gets persuaded by our group. So she eventually comes to realize what we're doing, why we're doing it, and she's faced with the challenge of joining us or betraying us at the end of the film.
And what happens in the last scene?
The last scene, I win everything. I run off into a sunny day, and yeah, that's how it is. White picket fence, wife, kids, the whole thing. Yeah. But no, it's called The East. It should be a pretty interesting movie. We had a great cast. Alexander Skarsgård from True Blood. We had Ellen Page. The guy from Leverage was in it. The chocolate one. You know the funniest thing in the world? My mom, people start talking to my mom and they'll tell her, they watch Leverage. She's like, oh yeah, my son, he's an actor on Leverage. She's like, which one? Christian? Who? I don't know what. Beth. Oh wow, that's great. Which one? The dark one. The one that looks like me.
Sit down, you're late. Come on.
Late to the party. What was
So hold on,
in this?
somebody fill her in where we've been so far.
Yeah.
It's all about him taking his clothes off, me wearing women's clothes.
That's a strip show, you miss it all. That's what you get for being late.
Well, how much else? Some good questions.
Just saying.
Doctor Who,
Doctor Who,
pirates,
a whole lot.
ninjas, why?
I don't believe you, I don't believe it. You said what? Oh, that's right.
Okay, he's going to play my husband on Doctor Who.
That's a little weird. We can skip that part. By the way, any of you play Leverage Land? Are you Team Hacker? Are you? You're Team Hacker? Why are we losing? That's a very serious concern for me. It's right. Enough time to play. Wow. Because you have to go to work and make money and feed your family. You don't have enough time to represent Team Hacker because you have actual things to do.
The favorite word is wow.
I can support that. You're looking for love. My favorite word is what's that?
You're looking for love.
I know. I'm looking for love.
You win. Go on now.
I will be.
See, we go back to the musical.
There we go.
I just wanted to say
say that you don't need to be ashamed because you're not a hacker. Because Richard Dean Anderson, who played MacGyver, he needs something repaired in his house, he calls the service. So it's not as, this hasn't some examples. Mark, thank you. We know of all the actors we have, like a sex team with Elliot and Sterling, and Sterling in high heels, and all. So I think that's really what we need is Nate having another hallucination and nightmare.
Amazing.
So what I think is that since we have all this in this nightmare, it can be also a nightmare for Elliot, like because Hardison shows up all his muscles and doing all the action and putting the people out and doing the kung fu and so, and he's like needing help and being rescued.
Not a bad idea.
So, yeah, I didn't get to tell Chris to make this nightmare story or everybody else, just as Harrison has it really good.
Just so I'm clear, when I take us back to John and Chris, Elliot has a nightmare, Harrison's kicking butt, killing it, gets the girl at the end of the day, chilling on the beach on an island that he owns. Riding in his helicopter with his boo. This is like about 45 Parkers. Okay, I'm with it. I
really think you want 45 Parkers because I think she's really a handful of one now. But you might like some Sophie and some other people running around.
So what y'all don't realize, I'm a complicated man. You know, I can handle, you know, many things at many times.
4.5 Parkers?
4.5 Parkers. You know what I'm saying? You know, one of them just cooking, you know what I'm saying? One of them just rubbing the feet. You know, one of them helping my brother do the tax. You know what I'm saying?
Totally with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Sorry, I don't want to jump over people.
Oh, she got service. She was like,
I'm going to the random direction now. But
random?
Yes.
It hasn't been random?
I'm returning to the random area. If you were ruler of the day for a day, ruler of the world for a day, what would you do?
You answer first, because I'm not getting paid.
Getting paid.
I was ruler of the world.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Pretty much what I was going to say. I already rule of the world. The world does orbit and revolve around.
Is that what you said? You said that it is?
Yeah.
Who are you?
He's awesome.
Marshalling the troops.
Team Sterling.
It's always good. Team Sterling is everywhere. So Team Crowley. Team Romo, Team Badger.
Yeah, but Team Harrison is losing online.
You gotta help them out, guys. You gotta help them out.
It's alright. It's alright. I cried inside.
What would you do? You can answer it.
Me? I'm personally tired of wars and genocide, man. That's gotta go. It's like, personally, look, I feel like this. If you're a world leader, and you got a problem with somebody else, don't send, you know, the homie down the way to go fight your battle. You talk to the other world leader, y'all sit down and play a game of chess. And you want to prove you smarter, beat him in chess. If you lose, hey, I'm sorry, let me give you some all, bro. Hey, you won. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really agree with unnecessary wars and bloodshed. That's gotta go. And there's definitely no reason people should be hungry, other than they're just lazy. So that's gotta go. But I mean, you know, try to fix as much as I can.
Now I feel bad about going back to leverage land. Do you realise that the girl who asked you the first question is actually our new mastermind for leverage land, so she's going to be running the entire thing. She's probably regretting mentioning it to you because of the number of applications she's going to get for Team Hacker tomorrow.
Everybody join Team Hacker.
No, Team Grifter for the win. Team Grifter for the win with 1, 2 heists in a row.
So wait, you play leverage land too?
I play leverage land.
What are you? Grifter? No.
Team Hacker. Team Hacker. Sterling endorses.
You're only allowed to ask a question if you're Team Hacker. Pro Team Hacker. Yes.
Question for Mark, it's just to say, in the meet and beat table you said that you've never seen your eyes written red or white. Is it going to tell you in the next season?
That's a good question. He wants to know, we have an interesting debate with the fact that if Crowley's a crossroads doing it, how come we've never seen his eyes flash red? Ever. Are we going to see it? And they say, the trouble is, well, as brilliant as that question is, I'm going to have to lie to you. Sure, or no, or yes. Because I will never spoil it for you, because it's too much fun to find out. But I think it's something that might figure into Crowley's future. Good question, mate. Thank you. Gary, right?
Gary, Team Hacker members.
Hi guys,
What's
happy to be here. Aldis, I know that you're deeply involved with LA Mission.
Yep.
Mark, I was wondering if there's any charities that are close to your heart.
Absolutely.
Let me be more specific. Could you please tell us which one? So if any of us want to support them.
I've always raised money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital for a reason. Well, first of all, you can't argue with the hospital that treats children's cancer and leukemia. It's like, no, I'm not going to support that. But it's a hospital that single-handedly, pretty much, turns the child mortality rate in leukemia from 94% down to about 6%. Wow. And the really cool thing about it is this, and I'll tell you this, they have never, ever, ever turned a child away with the inability to pay, which is an incredible concept. Started by Danny Thomas, who's Marlo Thomas's father, Phil Donahue's wife's father. You don't know Marlo Thomas is that girl she was. But Danny Thomas was an American sitcom star, and in the era of Bob Hope and those guys owned the San Fernando Valley. And what he did with his money is he made hospitals, which is an incredible thing. So his endowment keeps that running. But every time you put money into that, you are literally, absolutely, without question, saving a child's life. Doesn't suck, right? The great thing about missions, you can actually go and you can do something and see what it is that you're doing, make a difference with your feet and your hands and your brain. Any charity that does that, it's like pretty cool. But yeah, find one yourself, go fight for one yourself. Don't have to join everybody else's. Be nice to each other, that'd be the best charity.
It's all about love being paid.
Love being paid. Get rid of starting more and hating each other.
Hi, I recently forced fed my brother some leverage because he didn't want to watch it in the beginning. But he really loved it, and he said that he thinks that Hardison has, he thinks if Hardison does something well and he is really happy about it, then he just gets up and dances. And he does the reference to Hitch the Date Doctor, where he dances really awkwardly. So I wanted to ask, no, well.
Yeah!
I wanted to ask you if you have in your head, or if, like on set, you have like a few dance moves that are totally Hardison. Like, I don't know.
Well, it was at the end of the Grave Danger job where I was locked in the casket for a minute, he did a happy dance, which I adapted from one of our crew members. He calls it tiny dance. He, keeps in the box. He's good. All day. So that was Hardison's little, happy dance. He was here all day. Now, I'm not about to try something around up in the stage. Y'all just like to make a brother dance and strip. What nothing for, he doesn't have to do anything. dance.
Sounds like Southend, the seagulls are going off.
But you know, that's little tiny dance, you know, the little thing.
So nothing crazy like, where's my phone, or I know everyone.
Let's see, wait, how does that go again? If you could please come and show the world. I want to know, I want to learn, Let me see, where's my phone? Where's my phone? On the stage. Where's my phone?
There's this dance move, like, for people who can't dance, it's the first thing to know is, like, where's my phone? Dance move, really bad.
Where's my wallet? Same thing.
And then the next one would be, oh, I know that guy, it's like...
The feeling is very German.
What's the German shuffle?
Well, every American, I mean, says that German just stands in the German shuffle. It's just like from one to the other. Like literally, if you go into a club, you see all the guys just do this all the time. That's really awesome.
That's what's in the club these days? I haven't been to a club in a while, is that it?
Just the amount of ecstasy they're taking, they can't really think of it.
Oh, I'm doing it right now.
In their heads, they're dancing like crazy.
Okay, gotcha.
So I was just looking for some new awkward dance moves, so I...
New awkward dance moves. I have no new awkward dance moves.
We have the jerk.
We've done the jerk.
Yes. I've never seen it though.
You've never seen it?
No.
Actually, I can show you the jerk, but they also have this new thing called the cat daddy. Yeah, it looks like you roll in a wheelchair. It's kind of weird. But I need everybody to roll with me. I need y'all to say cat daddy, 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 cat daddy. Jerk is something different. I need y'all to do the jerk. Do the jerk. I do the jerk. I do the jerk. I do the jerk. Jerk, 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 jerk,
That's the best question I've ever seen. Good answer. Oh, Sean, he's going to dance.
I see that.
He's hiding so quickly.
No.
You know, Max dances really well. Well, he's just like...
You should have been out here.
I'll bring him next time.
Yeah.
Break dances too. He break dances.
Well, I'm going to shut my mouth and next and they're going to break dance.
Spins on his head, whole thing, it's real cool.
The first time I slid on my head, I thought I was going to break my neck. That's cool, man.
He loves it.
Next time he comes to Portland, we got to battle.
Absolutely.
I'm putting him in the studio, we're going to battle.
He'll go with you. He'll go with you.
We're going to get it out.
Okay, we got it now. That's the challenge is down. We'll have to video that.
We will.
Mark, I just actually wanted to ask...
I'm not dancing.
Same No. I wanted to ask, as well as on Supernatural and on Leverage, I haven't seen that here, sorry. You always have your hands in your pockets when it's like yeah, that's me, or whatever moment. Is it something you do in your life?
Do I put my hands in my pockets?
No,
it's just like occasional adjustment. I mean, that was the best response I ever got to an adjustment. I love it. What do you want to know, girl?
I just want to know if this is something you thought of, or that it says in the script, or that it's something that is something of yourself that you put in.
It's not in my pockets that often.
Yeah, they are. It's like every time when it's like, boom, Sterling is there, it's like, it's my moment.
Sterling thing?
Sterling's, you know.
Everyone's born waiting for the other picture.
Charlie does it too, so.
It's weird. No, it's just, I don't know. It takes, to put your hands, I guess to put your hands in your pockets in a scene takes a degree of comfort. You'd have to be quite comfortable in a situation. Yeah. So I think Sterling is explicitly comfortable in almost every situation he's in, because he knows he never loses. He's absolutely comfortable with the outcome.
So now it's an acting choice.
No, it's just, I guess it's just a natural choice, because I don't think about it. I've never thought about, I could not tell you that I put my hands in my pockets. I never even think about it.
I'm just so good. That happens.
It's all about love.
I have a question for Mark.
I always thought...
Question mark.
I always thought that Sterling and Maggie seemed to have a relationship as if you'd comforted her or something.
We both dated the same guy, basically.
Did you have any backstory for that relationship? Did you think things had gone on in the past?
No, I mean, I guess...
What she wants to say is, did you and Maggie ever knock it down?
I was thinking crying in the middle of the night, you know, comforting going on.
Crying in the middle of the night?
I'm sure Sterling cries in the middle of the night. You can't wipe the tears out from your eyes and your hands when you're bloody pockets. Come on now, I'll never put my bloody hands in my pockets.
I'll take that next season.
It's an interesting question. I don't know. I mean, there was a sort of, there was the idea of that possibility, but I think we moved on from that pretty quickly.
I miss Maggie as well. She'll come back. I know she's busy doing other things. Yeah.
Okay, this is for Mark. My favorite scene Nate versus Sterling is when Nate is running up the stairs and stopping the lift.
Everybody loves that.
But do you have a Nate versus Sterling favorite scene?
The first one, the two-horse jump at the end, when he comes back to his house, and I'm already there. And he walks in and he knows I'm already there, which is even creepier. We have that, and that's the thing that set the tone for the whole interaction for the rest of the series, which is, you know, me saying, you know, you're not Robin Hood, you're not a good guy, you're a bad guy. And just because your kid died doesn't mean you're a hero. Which is an amazing concept. And that was actually, I think that was pretty much what I did. Kind of creepy, but yeah, I love that. And any interaction, it was so much fun. We were talking about the other day, the stuff we did in the Burj Al Arab, in the hotel.
Queen's Gambit job.
Yeah, Queen's Gambit job, which was so funny.
Yeah.
It's a personal space, but it was hysterical, the hate. Sterling is in the room feeling like he's part of the team for like 4 seconds. Everything's like, how's that? Personal space. So, we're going to be doing... It's so perfect. And everybody's just staring at me. I'm like, how's he want to go?
And your hands were in your pockets.
I was adjusting my personality.
How did you like the episode in which Nate pretends to be Sterling?
Hated it. Meant they couldn't afford to bring me in.
Jim did, or Nate did a good job of being.
They all do really bad impressions, but you did an impression of me without knowing it. Technically, didn't you?
Did I?
Well, because remember when you did an English accent?
We're not going to talk about that.
It was great, but he did an English accent, and so the coach gave you. Did they give you tapes?
Oh, you know, you're talking about these. You're not talking about Iceland. You're talking about the. I'm trying to think of which one it was. It was possibly the.
I can't remember the title.
The breakout job, maybe.
Jailhouse job?
Jailhouse job.
Yeah.
Possibly that one, yeah.
But so the wonderful voice teacher gives you tapes.
Mary Mac.
Yeah, gives you tapes of me as Badger.
It's like, here, I'm like, I know this dude.
There's something really annoying about his voice.
I don't like this person right here. Oh, God, it's Mark. Hey.
It's a very small world.
Nah, yeah, she didn't text me. She didn't even know. Like, hey, blah.
She's so good. You've done some great voices, right? It's really.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, we have fun. I like to push limits. I don't really like to stay inside the box too much because, you know, our show affords us the opportunity to try as many crazy things as possible and be as many different types of personalities as we can be. So, you know, I'm trying to run it for as much as I can.
It's great. It's working out good.
It's fun to be from a different country, even if you portray it poorly.
Hey, yeah.
Hello. This is actually a question I ask everybody, but it's not.
Oh, well, we don't want it.
Well, sorry, it's not like I don't have any other questions that I could ask. It's just that I think it says a lot about people. The question I would like to ask is, what kind of music do you guys listen to when you have a really shitty day?
Depends on what kind.
Yeah, it does.
He listens to old tracks of his old music.
I don't. I listen to Smokey, I listen to Al Green. If I'm feeling bad, I listen to Al Green, I listen to Van.
Cool.
Just stuff that's got soul, has to have soul. Otherwise it's not singing. Otherwise it's not pitch. Something that just moves you around a bit.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Big fan of Sam Cooke. And to perk me up, I'll listen to him or I'll listen
Change is going to come, that really picks you up. What a song, man.
Listen to Adele a lot.
She's great.
Yeah, she's amazing. And
You like 19 or 21 better?
I don't know, man.
The new one?
They're
both really good in different
reasons. They are great for different reasons.
She's got soul, man. That girl has soul.
Before you compare the two, though, you have to listen to 19 live. That's ridiculous. But I'll listen to them, or I'll listen, just something with soul. I'll listen to violin music because it distracts me. It's like, oh, you gotta go practice something.
You ever hear Jim Wigmore?
Yeah.
So that voice just kills me.
Hey Ho is
Jim Wigmore.
Hey Ho is a great song.
Yeah.
That one.
I learned something.
What's
music
Rose?
do you listen to?
I like you said, it depends on the time of the day. If it's sort of an emotional upheaval kind of thing, it would be Billie Holiday, probably. And if it's like an angry thing, it would be probably metal.
Really?
Yeah.
Norwegian death metal.
No, Finnish actually. Mostly. The Finns are wacky, but they really make great wacky music.
Sometimes I do something a little hard, because sometimes I listen to a little white on that day. I'm like, yeah, feel like a gangster.
Al Green on 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning, 3 a.m.?
Oh, great.
Not 3:05?
No. From 3 a.m. to about 3:03.
Okay, gotcha. Boom.
Love Green. Love and happiness.
Yeah, man.
Nothing better.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good Marvin.
It's like it was passing system.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll all go to sleep now.
I'd like to ask Aldis a question. Have you ever heard of a British show called Hustle? Or seen it?
Oh, stop. Go stand up.
Of course, I haven't heard of this. We won't talk about
it.
Like
Okay, so Mark, you're running out of current TV shows to start with.
No, no.
Is there anything? Is there anything from the past you'd like to bring back to starring, and also for Aldis as well?
What show would you want to be in? If it was on, you would have killed to win. I really wouldn't know. You ever really got cowboy fancies or anything like that? Nothing?
If anything, I would say Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Mark. Yeah, big fans of those as a kid. I mean, I like Cosby's too, but Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. And Martinville, they're just, those are shows that I always wanted to be on as a kid.
Very cool. You did Sesame Street.
I did do Sesame Street. Me and my brother both did Sesame Street for a couple of years. That was fun.
Great show.
That's all I done dancing. Yeah, you should have asked when I was sitting all down. So, all right. Can you do the Con1 dance? Go ahead. Tell me about dancing. So what?
Dance for me! Dance for me!
You remember my favorite word, right?
Hey.
That's what I do to dance.
Let's get back to the strip show.
Me? Calm down,
We will pay for that.
Tell me how many antibodies I've been taking.
We've got money on this.
I don't come cheap. Yeah, how was your con experience? Oh, man. I actually stripped the whole time. It's amazing. I felt like an item, an object. Not a person, not a human.
He's got a bit of sympathy about it.
They don't love me, they just... What do you think? It's okay. He's strong. You have. So what's the show that you want to be on?
Kill Street.
Oh, okay.
That was my show.
Right.
Just that there's so many great shows. Rock Files. I mean, it's just amazing.
Actually,
what do you want? You don't want me to kill that? I'm sure Harry is really bad at sign language.
actually
Don't do that to me. I was that close to playing with Idris.
I know.
What an actor. What an actor.
Yeah, I just wanted to work with him. He's
amazing.
Yeah. So I guess we got one more question because I think Sean was doing backflips. But we don't know.
You would hear it if he's doing backflips. Trust me.